Now in this video, I decided to sort of explain how we could use demand equation to forecast future demand. Um, we won't be using all the factors because not all of them are important. Not all of them are important. So we'll keep price, for example, and advertising. And maybe this too will be important. I mean, be useful. But you can also use all these factors. But to save time, I will be focusing on this price and advertising as the independent variables and sales as the dependent variable. So let's go data, data analysis. So regression as usual. Now this is from before it's saved. Good. And yeah, I have to change this now into these two. So this would be only these two variables. So these are our independent variables and labels, output range. I would like to have the output somewhere here. Done. So let's have a look what is in there. Right, so this is our intercept, this is our price coefficient, and this is our advertising coefficient, advertising expenditure coefficient. Now, if we write this in a meaningful way, in a more theoretical way, this equation looks like this basically. So demand, quantity demanded, which is sales, is equal to this huge number, 1,000, what's this? 1,001,813 plus, sorry, minus, sorry, 144,716 times price. Well, this is interesting. As the price increases, demand falls. That's correct. So 10 times, well, there's nothing here, times, so let me get rid of this unwanted points, times the advertising A. So I would like to know, let's say, what will the demand for pie be if, let's say, the price is £7 and the company spends £10,000 on advertising. In that case, that will be the, we'll just rewrite this. So that will be this intercept minus 144,716 times, so I said price is £7, so I just plug in price 7 plus 10 times, and now also I want to see what effect of advertising on demand when it's the advertising expenditure is 10,000. So I'll just have to do calculation here. So let's do that in Excel. So get some space. Right, I'll do this here very quickly. So that's equal to, so demand is equal to 1,001,813 plus, sorry, this is a minus 144,716. That is the demand coefficient times the £7 price per pie plus 10 times the advertising expenditure. Right, so now equals, right, this would be the demand. So given that the price is raised to £7 and advertising spending is £10,000, then I can expect to sell 88,801 pies. So that is the forecast given the budget for advertising and the price, right? So you could check what would the demand be if the price is, let's say, £10 and advertising spending is £10. So there's a huge decline in advertising spending because of austerity measures in the company or some sort of financial trouble, so that they want to increase the price to earn more. To increase revenue, they increase the price, but you will see that it will actually lead to decline in the quantity demanded. I can just quickly do that here. So let's say, what if we increase the price to £10 and advertising is reduced to 100? Just we gave some sort of classified adverts, so that we still do some advertising. So what is the demand then? Well, that's negative. That's huge value negative. So in other words, we won't be able to sell at £10. In fact, we make loss. So well, the quantity demanded cannot be negative. So this thing doesn't make sense. So we can ignore this example given the negative value. However, that's because of advertising spending that it went down so low here. We could include some sort of advertising spending, let's say £5,000 budget, but this will probably not be helpful as well, because increasing the price to £10 is reducing a huge amount of quantity demanded basically. So we could just choose a fair amount of £8. Well, that's still negative quantity, so we won't be able to sell. We could just keep it at 7, maybe then we can sell 38,801. So this is still as you can see, 50,000 quantity decline in the quantity demanded. Sorry, 50,000 pies will not we will basically sell 50,000 pies, less pies, fewer pies I should say, than before, when the price was 7 and advertising spending was 10,000. So advertising spending matters for this company basically. Yeah. Okay. So that's just an example of demand forecasting given the variables, the budgets I should say. Okay. Hopefully this will help you to do your assignment. Sorry, business case study. I think I wasn't originally planning to do demand forecasting as part of the course, but then it is just coming up in the case studies that I selected independent from the courses on the go during the preparation materials. So this probably be very helpful well in the future when you start working. So see you in the next video then.